We just wanted to get out of the heat for a little bit. And we're going to be back Wednesday. We'll be back in Phoenix. So we're on location today. So anyway, I hope you guys had a great weekend. And if you want to stay seated, stay seated. Okay. So just start?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So again, happy Monday. We're going to get started. If you want to stay seated, or you can go ahead and lie on your back. Either way, if you want to lie on your back and start your breathing, or if you just want to sit and listen. I just really hope you guys are doing okay. We actually, even though we're up here, we had kind of a rough weekend just dealing with the repercussions of this virus. And so, you know, we really just have to take it day by day. But I really have been thinking about 2 Chronicles 7:14. A lot of us are familiar with this verse. It's one very long verse, but it's a great verse about really praying for our land. We need to be praying for each other. I know Chris had a rough weekend with one of our neighbors, and it's hard to pray when somebody has wronged you. I've been there with this virus, and a very similar thing, and it's very difficult. But we really need to be praying for one another and praying for our land. 2 Chronicles 7:14, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sin and heal their land. So we need healing in our land for sure. So we're going to be praying for our land, for our country, for our world, for our neighbors today in our quiet time. So if you haven't already, go ahead and lie on your back, and we'll start with our breath. So really get very spacious here, just really taking up some space on the ground, drawing in a big, big breath. Let's breathe together. Big breath in. Opening the mouth, really letting go. And let's do that 2 more times. Big cleansing breaths. Breathe it in. Fill up belly, fill up lungs, all the way up. Releasing all the way out. 1 more time. Make it count. Get the full benefit here. Really oxygenate your body. Draw that breath in. Make it big. All the way. Release when you're ready. We'll start to stretch. Reach back. Feet in line with your hips. Point your toes. Lengthen your body. You know, we always start with these nice long stretches because it's so important to start with that spine, right? That's the center. That's our nervous center, comes out of our spine. Really important to just start here. Stretching, lengthening, and exhaling knees into the chest. Squeeze it in tight. We're going to do it again all the way back. Big breath, big stretch. This time take your right wrist in your left hand. Give a nice gentle tug as you lengthen the right side of your body. All the way down to that right hip. Bring it back into center. Release. Exhale. Knees in. And let's do that 1 more time. Reach it all the way back. Big breath, big stretch. Point your toes. Lengthen. Take your left wrist. Gently tug. Gently pull to the right. Lengthen the left side of the body. Point your toes. And release. Bring it back into center. And exhale, knees in. So keeping your feet side by side with your toes touching. We're going to take some nice big circles with our knees going in opposite directions, hands on the knees, working into your hips. Just warming up the hips, keeping your neck long. Let's take one more here. Gently reverse. Move slowly. Stay focused on your practice as you move through your practice today. Stay in the moment. Stay with your breath and stay focused. Let's take one more circle here. Bring it back into center. Bring your feet to your mat. Take your arms out to your sides. Left leg out. Bring your right knee over the left side of the body. So we're going to take just kind of a mini twist here. And then we're going to bring it out to the right side. So opening up that right side. And then we're going to just continue to do that. So just very gently moving left. And then moving out to the right with that right knee. So just a little gentle mini twist here. And then gently opening it up to the right. We'll take two more like this. Gently twist. And bring it back, open it up. And one more. Just that little mini twist. And we'll bring it back. All right, so bring that right knee back in. Gently extend your right leg out. Bring your left knee in. We'll do that left side. So just find a little twist. You don't have to go all the way over. And then open it up to the left side. Gentle twist. And open it up. So it's more about movement here than about staying in one position or the other. So bring it in and open it up. Bring it in and open it up. And let's take two more. So you're using your breath as you move. Opening. And last one. And opening it up. All right. Take the soles of your feet together. Come into your reclined butterfly pose. Hands to the belly. 5 deep breaths in your butterfly. So press the soles together. Think about your knees becoming very heavy. Don't let your lower back arch too much. Try to press that into the mat. And if you need to adjust a little bit to get there, you don't want any strain on your lower back. So breathing in. You've probably got a few deep breaths at this point. So we'll take 3 more deep breaths right here. Breathing just into the belly. All right, super nice, you guys. Go ahead and release. Bring the knees together. Separate your feet. Take your arms overhead. We're just going to roll out those wrists. Nice and slow. So make 2 fists and just nice and slow roll them out. Arms are straight and strong. You guys know this, but I try to hit all areas, all major areas of the body every time we practice. And sometimes we like to hit those little areas too, like our wrists. So open up your hands, reverse. Just gently working into those wrists, spreading those fingers. Might even feel this stretch into your palms. Let's take a few more here. Always breathing. Last one. All right, so we're going to bring the knees into the chest. And we're going to roll forward 2 times. On the 3rd time, we're going to go into boat pose. Third time, we're going into boat pose. So roll on up, and then roll back. Roll on up, just rolling out your spine, roll back. And then on the 3rd time, hold it here. So here we are in boat pose. You can, of course, lower your heels if you want. Make sure your shoulders are dropped, belly is drawn in. Okay, we're going to hold here for a few breaths, nice and strong. So again, focus, breathe. One more breath here. So we're going to do that again. So here we go. Roll back. Roll up, roll back. Roll up, roll back. Come to your boat pose. Come on up. Drop those shoulders. All right, nice job, you guys. Breathing, holding that nice strong boat pose with that nice strong core. Let's take a couple more breaths here. All right, here we go. Sit on up. Coming up to seated position. Sit tall. Cross your legs. We're going to take in a big, big breath all the way up. Lengthening the spine up, hands together in prayer. Take it down to your heart. And we'll do that one more time. Big breath up, inhale. Hands together in prayer. Exhale it down. Very nice. Hands to your knees. Nice big circles with your core. This is a great place to close your eyes. And just breathe and just enjoy the moment. Let go of all the stress of the world and just breathe here and move. Keeping the hips down. One more big circle here. Gently reverse. Move slowly. Move with intention. Monitor your breath. All right, really nice, you guys. Let's take one more. And we'll bring it back in the center. All right. So sitting nice and tall, take your arms nice and wide. We're going to take the right to the left and draw that arm in. So just take it anywhere in your wrist or your lower arm and draw that arm into the other side, just working into your shoulders. So of course you don't want the shoulders up here, you want the shoulders down here. So let's drop those shoulders and draw that arm in. Good. And then we're going to just look over to the side, look over to the other side. We'll do that a few more times. Just look to the side, other side, look to the side, other side. And we'll do that one more time. Bring it back into center. All right, so we're going to come to cow face with that same arm. So it should be your left arm. So we're going to press the elbow down and turn around so you can see the back. So you want to really reach down the center of your back. Okay, you're pressing this right elbow down. Okay, do not want to have your chin forward. Okay, we call it that turtleneck. Don't let your chin jut forward. Push the chin back. Okay, press it back. You might feel it pressing. You might feel the back of your head pressing into your right arm. Left arm for you. Right arm for me. All right, we'll take another breath here. Press it down. And we'll release, take it all the way out. So we'll go with that opposite arm. So draw it and just bring that arm in. Okay, think about this shoulder here. Okay, nice and dropped. Just drawing that arm in, sitting tall. And then we're gonna look out to the side and look the other way and do that again. Look to the side, the other way. Do it again, to the side, other way. Let's do two more here. Look to the side, the other way. One more. To the side and the other way. Okay, so cow face. And I always say, I don't know why they call it cow face. But really press that elbow down. You're just working more into your shoulders. You might feel it in these triceps. Okay, reaching down the center of the back, pushing the chin back. And we'll do this. Okay, nice tall spine. Push that chin back. Push the head back. Take a breath or two. Really reach down the center of your back. Nice job, you guys. Great. And we'll release. Take it all the way down. Exhale. Inhale up. Stretch it up. Exhale down. One more inhale up. Lengthen up. And exhale down. Let's slide the hand out. Take the opposite arm over. Nice long stretch. You can look up under that arm. Okay, make sure this right hip stays down. Let's go the other way. Slide it out. Arm comes over. Nice long stretch. Stay with your breath. Look up under that arm. And then we're going to switch. So now we're going to go not as long. Just kind of slide it out and stretch and switch. Slide it out and stretch and switch. Slide it out, stretch and switch. Slide it all the way out and stretch. All right, really nice. Bring it back into center. And we'll go with our diamond-shaped legs today. Soles of the feet together. So just look for that diamond shape in your legs. Take your hands and pass them under with your palms facing down. You're looking down and you're going to reach forward with your fingertips and get that nice stretch into your back. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead and come on up. All right, so let's come into our tabletop. So nice strong tabletop. Wrists below shoulders, knees below hips. That's where we're going to start. We're going to go into our cat and our cow, and we're going to do it a little different today. So take your knees wide and your toes together, kind of like if you're going into child's pose. And having that wider stance, we're going to go into our cat. So exhale and round. Inhale into your cow. Bring your head up to let your pelvis out. And do that again. Exhale, round. Inhale, find your cow. Just notice how that feels, having that wider base. Let's do it one more time. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Bring it back into center. So take your hands wide, about as wide as your mat. So with this nice wide stance, we're going to take this right shoulder to the left hand. So bring it down. Get that nice stretch. So see if you can maybe even take your right shoulder to your left hand. Elbows are deeply bent. And then we'll come back into center and we'll go the other way. Left shoulder to the right hand. Left shoulder to the right hand. Yeah. Deeply bent elbows. All right. So you're probably not going to actually get your shoulder to your hand, but it's just in the trying there, you get that stretch. Let's come back into center, do it again. Right shoulder, left hand. Back into center, left shoulder, right hand. All right, let's do it one more time. Really drop it down, really bend those elbows. And center, and go the other way. All right, nice job, you guys. Back in the center. So come back into your tabletop, your regular tabletop. Bring your right foot to your right hand. Bring your body up. So here we go. Untuck those back toes. Come into a nice deep hip flexor stretch. Stretching out the left side. Lean in. Stay with your breath. Focus on the pose that you're in. Focusing right now on that left side, your left hip flexors. Take one more breath here. Now drop the hands behind you. We're going to interlace the fingers. We're going to lean back and open up the chest. Bring that heart space high. Bring the chin up. Open up the throat. Take a breath. All right, come back to where you were. Hands to the mat, and we'll switch. So back into tabletop. Left foot forward. To your left hand. Bring the body up. Lean into it. Okay, so make sure those back toes are untucked. The top of your right foot is on the mat. And leaning forward. Stretching out the right side. Breathing. Stay in the moment. Focus on the posture. Stay in the present. And just enjoy your poses as you go through your practice today. Let's take one more breath here. Then we're going to drop those hands behind, interlace those fingers, and leaning back again, opening up the chest. Drawing the chin up again, opening the throat. Think about dropping your hands maybe more towards the ground. One more breath here. All right, we'll bring it back to where we were. Bring your hands to the mat. And come back into your tabletop. We'll let those hips fall out to the right as we look to the left. So we'll come to center, we'll go the other way. Hips fall to the left, look over to the right. Press it out. And we'll bring it center. And then just let your hips sway a little bit left and right. Left and right. Press it out. Nice job, you guys. You're doing great. Way to start your Monday. All right. Bring it back into center. So let's go into our downward facing dog. Guys, it makes me so crazy when my mat gets crooked, sorry. Okay, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up nice and high. So just enjoy your first down dog of the day. Just gonna let your body feel it out here. See what you feel. Really press the hips back. Press your heels towards the mat. Make sure your toes are pointed forward. Notice where you're looking. Ideally, your ears are by your upper arms. Let's walk it out when you're ready. And then bring it back into center. Just take 2 deep breaths here and just enjoy your down dog. All right, so we're gonna walk or step forward. Maybe today you just try one big step and get to your hands and then bring the back foot forward. Take your hands to your lower legs, look up halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold in. Inhale to your chair posture, sitting nice and strong in a chair pose. Okay, and just think about lowering your hips. Think about grounding down into your feet. Your feet are right under your hips. Your toes are pointed forward. Let's draw the hands to prayer. And then take those hands all the way up. So draw them all the way up. Lengthen the spine, rooting down into your feet. Hands to the back of the head. Lean back, elbows wide. We're going to get a lot of nice chest openers today. So leaning back, let your head become heavy in your hands. We'll take one more breath. Then we'll bring it back into center. So come back high with those prayer hands. Come back into your chair pose. We're just doing reverse of everything. So arms back out. And then lengthen the legs, bring your hands to your lower legs. Looking up halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold in. Walk your feet back. Come back into your downward facing dog. So find your plank here. And you can either just stay in your plank, and you can always drop your knees if you need to. Or another option is if you want to just sway your hips over to the right and over to the left. Sometimes we drop our hips. If you like that, you can do that too. Or maybe you just sway to the left and to the right. All right, so wherever you're at, find that downward facing dog again. Take a breath. And let's do that again. So walk it forward or step it forward. Come into your forward fold, hands on your lower legs, look up halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold in. Find your chair posture, coming up. Hips sitting really low here. And just take a breath, notice your alignment. Drop your hands to prayer. Drop your shoulders. And then really rooting into the feet, taking it all the way up, just drawing all the way up. Hands to prayer, lengthen up, stretch it out. Let's take the hands to the back of the head. Lean back, elbows wide. Letting head rest into hands. Opening the chest, breathing. Let's take one more breath here. Bring it back into center. Take it back to those prayer hands, nice and tall. Come back into your chair posture. Sit it down. Bring the arms forward. You guys are doing great. Lengthen those legs. Hands to your lower legs. Look up halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold in. Hands to the mat. Walk it back for your downward facing dog and find your plank. Again, you can lower your knees. You can stay in your plank. Or try maybe just swaying those hips a little. It's a nice little addition in that core. A little bit of extra core work. All right, so wherever you are, come back to center. Find your downward facing dog. Let's take our feet nice and wide. Walk your hands to your feet. Bend your left knee, stretch out the right side. Come center, bend the right knee, stretch out the left side. Come center, do that again, bend the left knee. Option here, bring the right toes up. Draw the right toes towards the right hip, if you want. Take it back into center. Go the other way, bend that right knee. Stretch out that left side. Maybe you draw the left toes up, pulling the toes towards your left hip. Bring it back into center. Walk your hands all the way back behind you. Look behind you. Walk those fingers back. Get that nice stretch. Stay with your breath. All right, let's walk it all the way forward. Let's come back into downward facing dog. Okay, here we go. Lift your right leg high. Heel towards the sky, toes down. Bring your knee to your nose, exhale. Take it back up with your inhale. And then finding your warrior one, right foot forward to your right hand. Leg out your back foot. Sink into your back heel. Sinking into your warrior one pose. So we're going to drop the arms, interlace your fingers, pull your shoulders down. And take again, nice little chest opener here, lean back, breathing. And then bring your body down towards that front leg. Arms come over for your shoulder stretch. You can rest the body on the legs if you want. Take it all the way up and back. Bring it all the way up and back. Open it up. So now the second time, we're going to go on the left side. So towards the left corner of your mat, bring the body down, arms come over. So same deal, just going for that deep shoulder stretch. This way we can go a little farther. We have a little bit more room. So look back behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Draw the shoulders from your ears. Stay with your breath. Pull rise all the way up. Back into your back bend, your chest opener. And bring it back into center. All right, arms come high. Take the arms out. And just take a little helicopter to the left. And then come center and helicopter over to the right. Thumbs up. And bring it back into center. Arms come high. Warrior one, hands to the mat. Right leg back, downward facing dog. We're going to take our flow. Find your plank, lower down. Bottom of a push-up. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, take a breath in your downward facing dog. Nice job, you guys. Here we go, let's do that left side. Left leg high, knee to nose. Exhale, round the back. Up with the breath. Inhale, left foot forward. Take it to your left hand, rise up strong, warrior one. Sink into that back heel. Okay, so sink into your pose, let your shoulders relax. Drop the arms, interlace your fingers, pull your shoulders down, take your back bend. This is a really nice way to open up the chest and really get those tight pec muscles stretched. So lean it back. And then we're going to take the body forward. So arms come over, so just straight forward. Wait for that number one shoulder stretch. And then we'll take it all the way back up. Lean it back, sink in. And then we'll go for that number two shoulder stretch. So towards the right corner, the top right corner of your mat, arms come over, body comes down and arms come over. And again, this gives you more space where you can go deeper into those shoulders. So really press into the outer edge of your back foot. Okay, look back behind you, breathe. Use your core, rise all the way back up. All the way back up into that chest opener. And then coming center, we'll come to warrior one. Arms come out, thumbs up. Helicopter over to the right. Just go as far as you can. And we'll come center. We'll go to the left. Bring it back into center. Rise back to that warrior one. Hands to the mat. Left leg back, downward facing dog. Find your plank. Lower down. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. All right, very nice, everyone. Child's pose. Head on the mat. Breathe. Good time for a water break if you need it. So again, 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sin and heal their land. So we need healing in our land. So this is a call to pray. So we have some time in our quiet times, our child's pose, our resting poses today to pray. But I hope you guys take this also into the rest of your day today, just really praying for our land. So I'm going to give you some quiet time here to just really ask God to bring us healing. All right, 3 more breaths here in child's pose. All right, you guys, up dog, upward facing dog, lengthen up, press into the tops of your feet. Okay, lift that chin, stretch out your throat, and then drop the chin down, look down. Bring the head to center, look over your left shoulder. And then bring the head to center, look over your right shoulder. And we'll come back into center. Tuck your toes. Lift through your downward facing dog. Push into your left foot. Take your right leg nice and high. So you're in your 3-legged dog. Really lift that right heel. And then we're going to point the toes and flex the foot. Point the toes, flex the foot. Point the toes, flex. And one more. Point and flex. Let's go to warrior 2. Right foot in between your 2 hands. Rise up strong. Drop your shoulders. Check your back arm. All right. So we're going to sweep the arms together, interlace your fingers, pull your shoulders down, and here we go. Take that back bend again. Open up that heart space. Lean it back. Release. Come back to warrior 2. Lengthen the front leg. Turn towards the left. Okay. We're going to dive it down. I'm going to turn this way so you guys can see me better. Dive it down. Wrap the arms around the face. Gently rock. So focus on releasing your spine here. Release the neck. Look back behind you. Take a couple more. Sway it out. Bring it back to center. Draw it all the way back up, arms out. Find your warrior 2, side angle stretch, right hand down, left arm high. Take it up and back. Reverse. Cartwheel hands to the mat. Right leg back, downward facing dog. Take your flow, take your vinyasa. Whichever way you take it. Knees dropped, perfectly great. More about alignment than it is about toughing it out, right? Back to your downward facing dog. Walk it out gently. You guys are doing great. Way to go. Way to do something nice for yourself today and take care of yourself. Let's push into the right foot. Lift your left leg high. Lift that left heel. Point your left toes. Flex your foot. Point your toes. And flex. And point. And flex. And one more time. Point and flex. All right, warrior 2. Left foot in between your 2 hands. Rise up. So looking over your front fingers. Checking your back arm. You guys are doing great. So sweep those arms together. Interlace your fingers. Take it back. One more nice big chest opener here. Lift that chin. Drop those shoulders. One more breath. All right, release. Find your way back to your warrior two. Lengthen that front leg. Turn your toes to the right. Dive it down strong. Wrap the arms around the face. Gently move. Gently sway. Keep breathing. Look behind you. Take a couple more. Really release your spine. Bring it back into center. Nice and strong. Rise up. Arms out. Find that warrior two again. Turn your left foot towards the front. Drop the shoulders. Side angle stretch. Left hand down. Right arm high. Staying with your focus. Staying with your breath. Let's take it up and back. Reverse. All right, back to your warrior two. Cartwheel hands to the mat. Left leg back, downward facing dog. Take your flow, take your vinyasa. Whichever way you like it. Back to your downward facing dog. All right. Knees wide, toes together, child's pose. Wonderful. Really nice. Head on the mat. Breathe. We're staying with this one verse today, 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face, turn from their wicked ways, and I will hear from heaven, and I will forgive their sin and heal their land. Take this time to pray and to ask God for healing. Let's take 3 more breaths. All right, you guys, come on forward onto your bellies. So we're going to go for bow pose today. So bow pose, you're taking your feet in your hands right below your toes. Thumb is with your fingers. Okay, if this doesn't work for you, grab your pants. If that doesn't work, you can go without. You can just bend your knees and press your feet up. Okay, so here we go, bow pose. Take it whichever way works for you. So if you have your feet in your hands, think about pushing the feet away into those hands. Okay, so that'll pull your shoulders away from your ears. Okay, breathing. Nice and strong, stay with your breath. Sorry, that's the trash man. I don't know if you can hear him, but I hope you can. We'll take one more breath here. Lift up a little bit higher. And release. So good for that spine. So let's release. Just float it all down. Let everything melt into your mat. Let your heels fall open. Just breathe. Okay. All right, one more breath. All right, bring your chin back to center. It's the second time. Here we go. So take whatever option you need. Here we go. Bow pose. Really strong. And again, you can be here. Remember, we call this one parachute pose. You can be there. Press it up. Press. Draw the chest away from the ground. Pull the shoulders back. Okay, keep breathing. You might notice a little bit of rocking movement if you're breathing really hard into your belly. That will actually send you into a rocking movement here. So you might notice that. One more breath. Release. Other side of your face to your mat. Let it go. So let the shoulders surrender. And use your breath. A couple more breaths here. Chin back to the mat. Hands under your forehead. Elbows bent. Knees bent. We're going to windshield wiper those lower legs. Just let them flop side to side. Take a few more. Just nice and easy. All right, great job. Bring it back into center. And take your toes to the mat. Gently press up. And we'll come all the way to our backs. All right, way to go, you guys. All right, bring the right knee in. Interlace your fingers at your lower right leg and draw your right knee towards your right shoulder. Squeeze it in tightly. Left leg is your anchor. You can flex your left foot. So your neck is long. We'll take a few breaths here. Really squeeze it in. All right. Way to go. Take your left leg high. Right foot or ankle to your left leg. Go for your upside down 4. Interlace your fingers behind your left leg. Draw it in. You can use your right elbow to send your right leg away for more here. And let's circle that left foot. And gently reverse. One more. And release. Left leg floats down. Right knee over the left side. So we're going to go for that full twist. So at the beginning of class, we just went for that little mini twist. This is your full twist here. Left hand on your right leg, draws that leg down. Lift to your right hand. Use your breath. All right, very nice. Let's unwind. Right knee out to the right side. Open up your right hip. So maybe today you take your hand and just really press in to that right thigh, anywhere between your knee and your hip, just pressing in. Maybe, or maybe not. Maybe you don't need that. Keep your shoulders squared off, keep your hips squared off. Left side is down. We'll breathe a few more breaths here. All right, super job. Release, right knee in. Gently stretch that right leg out to the mat. Bring your left knee in. Interlace your fingers at your lower left leg. Aim your left knee towards your left shoulder. So you want it at just that little slight angle there. And draw it in. Right side is your anchor. That right side nice and strong and anchor down. And breathe. One more breath here. Bring your right leg high. Upside down 4. Left foot or ankle to your right leg. Interlace your fingers behind that right leg. Draw it in. You can use your left elbow to send the left leg away. Keep drawing the right leg in. Feet are flexed. And then we'll circle that right foot. Spread the toes. Let's take one more. And gently reverse. Always breathing. Let's take one more. Bring everything back into center. Release. Right leg gently floats down. Left knee over the right side. Find your twist. Left arm out. To that left hand, draw your belly in. And again, this is a nice deep twist now. Going for that full twist. Couple more little breaths here. Gently unwind. Left knee out to the left side, going for that big hip opener. Right side is anchored down. Right hip is down, shoulders are squared. Maybe you take that left hand and just press in. Just get a little bit more opening. Breathe. Couple more breaths here. Just enjoy. You need to do something kind for yourself today, everybody. Really nice. Let's bring that left knee in. Bring the right knee in. Let's just rock a little bit, left and right. And you can stay here or you can go to happy baby. Okay. If you're in happy baby, make sure those knees are as close to the ground as you can get them. Gently moving side to side. Smile on your face. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God made it. He has a purpose for this day. It did not happen by accident. Let's put that big smile on your face as you breathe and move. Take a few more. Bring it back into center. Drop your knees to your chest. Squeeze it in. Stretch it back big. Lengthen the body. Lengthen your spine. Point your toes. Stretch. Reach. Exhale. Knees in. Head to your knees, knees to your head. Squeeze it in. Do it again, all the way back. Big breath, big stretch. Lengthen your body. Lengthen your spine. We're going to really stretch it out. So breathe as you stretch. Breathe some more. Stretch some more. We're going to go straight from here to our resting pose. So breathe in, stretch a little bit more. And then release. Flow your arms to your sides. Palms facing up, legs come nice and wide. Okay. Take those feet off your mat, really get wide. Take up some space. Find that beautiful resting pose. Get comfy. And then we'll take this one more big breath in, big inhale. Release with a big exhale. As you feel the body begin to totally relax. Just letting go of any tension in your head. Giving your head permission to sink into the ground. Letting go of any tension in your forehead. Any tension around your eyes. Just letting go of the tension in the face. Relaxing your facial muscles, relaxing your cheeks. Letting go of any tension in your mouth. Letting go of any tension in your jaw. Just releasing the tongue, releasing the muscles around the jaw. Taking that into your neck and letting go of the tension in your neck. All the way down to your shoulders. Just releasing any tension in your shoulders. Let them melt. Noticing the left arm, releasing the left arm. All the way down to your fingertips. Noticing the right arm. Releasing the right arm all the way down to your fingertips. Drawing your attention to your chest, to your belly, the upper part of your body. The part facing the sky, let all that relax. Hips relaxed, belly relaxed. Let go of any tension in your chest. Bring it to your back, to your spine, rib cage. Let go of the tension in your back. Let go of the tension in your glute muscles, your lower spine, your tailbone. Just let go. Notice your left leg. Let go of any tension all the way down your left leg, down to your left foot, down to all 5 toes. Notice your right leg. Let go of any tension in your right leg. All the way down. All the way down to your right foot. All the way down to your right toes. Just release any tension. Returning to your breath, your God-given breath. Just bringing the focus back to that beautiful breath. Taking this time, this precious moment to really pray. Pray for healing in our land. All right, friends, let's gently wiggle our fingers and our toes. Gently come over to your side. Stay there for a breath or two, and then gently press all the way up. Come up to seated. We're going to have a final prayer here together and collectively as one body in Christ. So come on up, sitting nice and tall. Let's bow our heads and bring your hands to prayer. Oh, dearest Heavenly Father God, we know that you are a good and mighty God. We know that you hold all things in your hands. We know that you have great plans and great purposes in all things that you do, in all things that happen. We know that you are in control. When we see things that we do not like, God, we know that you are sovereign, and we know that even though we may not like some things, that your plans are good. And so, God, we lay all these things before you today. Our sorrows, our happiness, our joys, our disappointments, our frustrations, we lay them all before you. And we just ask for healing, God, in this land, and the things that have brought us sorrow or disappointment. We just ask for healing, God. I ask for healing over Chris's neighbor, God, that is very angry. I pray, God, that you would work in her mind and her body, and that you would bring her peace, that peace that passes all understanding. I just pray for all these beautiful people that have joined us today, God, that you work in their minds and their bodies, God, that you bring us all peace. And we just continually seek your face. The 2 Chronicles 7 says to continually seek you and to lay our requests before you. We're so thankful that we have you, God. You're such a big God. You're bigger than all of us, and we are so grateful for you. And thank you for dying on the cross for us, for taking the punishment of our sins so that we can live freely in heaven with you one day. It's in your holy and very precious name that we pray. Amen. Thank you guys for joining me today. Sorry, the dog had to bark at the end, of course. It wasn't a big bark, could have been a lot bigger. So thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you. I hope this practice has blessed you. I will see you on Wednesday. We will, I'll be back in Phoenix, and Yeah, just take care of yourselves. Do something kind for yourself today, definitely. Drink your water, eat well, get outside, go for a long walk. I love you guys. Have a great day.
Thanks, Mary Beth.
Thanks,
Thank
you
you.
guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hang in there, Chris.
Good to see you.